Any good outdoorsman knows the importance of being able to start a fire, which is also why most carry a fire-making kit, usually packed with essential tools such as a Bic lighter, a ferro rod, and any number of easy-to-light fuel sources. But many years ago, back when humans were exploring strange new lands, they were relying on a much more primitive way of getting fire: flint and steel. Chris and I wanted to see how difficult it was to use this method, not just out of curiosity, but because it still remains a viable method that could save a person's life if the other methods simply weren't available. We're looking around here. Before we came out, like, I've got an actual flint kit. It's a brass tin. I think you can make char cloth in this, but it comes with a kit, and it comes with what is this called again, Meaty?
Jute.
Jute. So you make the. Oh, I might as well try and use some of this jute actually in here. Why, if it comes with it?
Yeah,
and
you've got a little
char.
bird's nest put together.
Yeah. You made this little natural bird's nest. This came with my kit and a bunch of char cloth, and then it came with an actual piece of flint with a high carbon steel here. But we found this, but this stuff is so soft. I'm gonna try and get a spark with this, but I highly doubt anything's gonna come from this. They said it has to be like quartz or flint or something else, but all this stuff here is so soft. So I'm gonna try and prep this, and hopefully we get a fire. It'll be the first flint fire ever.
Flint and steel, baby.
Flint and steel! Wow. So this is like hemp or something, right?
It's some natural occurring fibers,
Something.
I believe.
Is it hemp? I don't know. Do you guys know? Do you guys know what jute is made of? All I know is it's like doll hair. Not that I know what doll hair is, but you know what I mean. I had 5 sisters. What do you want?
Say, do you have G.I. Joe or Barbie?
Listen, no one played Transformers with me, okay? I had no choice. Now, here's a question. Do I put the char cloth underneath or on top of it?
On top of it, and you fold it to the side to meet your ember and that.
Okay. So maybe spread it out a little bit.
Leave it like that, and you're going to put the char cloth in that, then you're going to U-shape it up and around, cupping your hands together.
I know you only have to use one, but I'm not really good with this. I've never done it before, so I want to make sure I get an amber on there.
Ember.
Ember. Not amber, you know what I mean.
He wants an
I'm
amber.
preserving a dinosaur.
Is there any ambers out here? Like your brass tin, that's pretty nice.
I gotta actually almost hold that the way. I'm gonna put it sideways so I can grab the sides. All right, wish me luck. I'm gonna try this first. There's nothing on that.
Sounds soft. It even sounds soft.
Well, wish me luck.
Luck.
Pick an edge, any edge.
Okay, I got an idea.
What?
Take one of the cloths.
Yeah.
Put it on top right here. And hold it with your thumb while you do that. Your sparks are coming to the top of your flint, so it might just land right on there.
All right.
And then you'll transfer that down.
We're trying something new, people. Revolutionary with the flint and steel.
Ooh, I see it.
Ooh, meaty.
I think you're onto something. Cradle it. Cradle of love, friend. Nice and tight in there. Ooh, you're looking good, dude. Wow, that char cloth is so good.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. That worked.
That's a fire, dude.
Dude, nice. All right, let's put it out before we... Oh.
Look at you. You're like a fireman with
Dude, that got hot. Look at my hands, man. You gotta hold on to that thing till it burns. Holy smokers.
That worked. That's good.
Yeah, that's nice. Flint and steel, man. Old school, like some trappers and explorers from the day.
So what do you think if So if you are in a region where you find rocks maybe with a higher concentration of like iron or something in them, it's supposed to work?
Well, yeah, like we've seen things, like I've seen movies where they take two rocks, but there's like iron content in it. But they say that if you have a knife or an axe with a high carbon content, and you use it against it, anything with high carbon is gonna, because it's not actually the flint, it's not actually the rock that causes the spark. I didn't even actually know this. I know it's kind of funny to any outdoor person, but I thought it was this that sparked. I thought it was the flint that actually gave the spark, not the actual steel burning.
Right.
So now I know, and it's like, as long as there's something, you know, super hard like this or quartz, but there's only like 3 that they said rocks that actually work, but that's cool. Like this, you can take anywhere. It's just, you have to have char cloth. Like the whole thing is with this is you need to make char cloth. So now we need to be char cloth experts. We gotta figure that out, and I think that's gonna be a cool skill to learn, eh? With our first primitive fire starting experience under our belts, Chris and I decided to try it again, but this time without the aid of the flint in my store-bought kit. We headed about an hour and a half south from our original spot, which also happened to be 1,500 feet lower in elevation. We needed to find a location that was different in terms of its geological makeup, as most, if not all, of the rocks in the original area were way too soft.
So look at the amount of quartz that's around here.
Yeah, it's vastly different from where we were.
So
Quartz everywhere, and quartz is one of those stones.
it's supposed to be hard, right? Like
yeah. Quartz, flint, and something else. So this may work. I mean, we're 2,000 feet lower, right, than where we were for when I did it with the flint and steel.
So I've got one of my Mora knives.
Yeah.
And this one's actually carbon steel Mora knife.
Oh yeah,
See that?
yeah. It's got that black coating on it though. Oh yeah, yeah.
So you can use your knife. Say you lose your flint, break your flint, lose your steel.
Yeah.
But you still have a good carbon steel knife and find a hard rock like quartz. That's the good thing about carbon steel is this, as well as, you know, holding a good edge.
Yeah. All right, let's break out the kit. See if you can get a little fire going there, friend.
Try that for sure.
It's definitely harder, eh, than using to use quartz and flint.
Yeah.
It crumbles.
Crumbles a bit.
Crumbleina. One thing that they when I looked at it when they were like researching it, is try and strike it down more on almost a 90-degree angle rather than on a like when you're doing it like that. Yeah, there. Now you got some sparks going on it. It's not as easy as they make it look, though. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for ferro rods. There you go. Yeah, like I'm seeing sparks, but maybe, you know,
it's like,
maybe it may be a carbon steel knife, but they said that has to be a high carbon.
High carbon, yeah.
Yeah. So like you're getting sparks, but it may not be like. Definitely getting more sparks that way.
Might need to nap a sharper edge.
Nap it up. That looks like a good edge. Oh. Get her in there, get her done. You're like Tom Hanks. Fire! I have created fire! There you go, watch your hand.
This stuff is a little thicker than the other stuff.
Yeah.
But keeping it hot right there in the center, and just a little piece of that jute was enough to get the thing going.
Jute is magic, man. Char cloth and jute, though, that's what you want.
So yeah, this stuff out here is just a little bit different. So you got to be really mindful of your starting stuff, because that was a little bit thicker. You could prep some shavings, I would imagine, you know?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Get some shavings down if you can't find dry grass.
Right.
But with that jute, like, it's really easy to get that going.
Yeah. Big difference though. There is a difference. Like the quartz may be hard enough.
Yeah. But
Definitely.
It's more work to get to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's harder to get it. It crumbles. It crumbles more because it's not like one solid piece. So flint definitely easier. Quartz
but
totally
you can
possible.
Find it everywhere.
Oh, it's everywhere here.
Once I napped the two together and got myself a better edge, it was much easier.
Nice. Flint and steel, baby. Old school fire starting right there.
And action. I couldn't help myself.
So we're here in the woods.
We're about
to film something.
We're about to do something.
You're welcome.